Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. How you doing tonight? I am loving this set. How are you guys liking it? I'm sure you've seen all the spoilers by now, even if you haven't been able to get your hands on the physical cards, seeing how they're not supposed to be released for a couple more days. But I got mine a little bit early, so I can open them and share them with you guys on the channel. Hopefully you guys like it. This set is epic. I love non-basic lands, and that's what this set is all about. It's all about the lands. So these flip lands, such a great idea. Some of the creatures are just really powerful. Not a lot of big beasts like Ikoria had, but we got extra cardboard, because, you know, the environment loves it when we use extra cardboard. But we got our expeditions in every pack, or every box. My first, I wish we had one in every pack, that'd be amazing. One in every box, non-foil. And so, in case you didn't know, the collector's boxes, you get 2 non-foil expeditions in the box topper, but you also get a chance of, on average, of 2 foil expeditions in the collector's boxes. So I do have some of those coming, but of course, I'm sure everybody's heard there is a delay with the collector's boxes. Because WotC can't actually release anything on time this year. So we'll see what happens with that. I do have some coming. I'm hoping to get one next week that I can open on the channel. I'm working on that. Hopefully I can make it happen, so I don't have to wait forever for the other ones that I pre-ordered months ago. Because, yes, I do that. Because I like to get the best price. Yeah, I know. But I always get from trusted people. People I bought from before and haven't had problems with. So, alright, let's break in this box, see if we get some spicy stuff. The first box I opened was pretty good. Alright, Skyclave Relic for our first rare. This one's a good one. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens with it, but for 6, you do get 3 of these. That's a lot of ramp, but, you know, are you going to need that much ramp by the time you got 6 mana out? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. It looks like it could be pretty good, though. And then we got one of our first flip lands. It's the Predation. I won't go over all these, but there is one. It looks like every pack has one flip land that is either a spell or land or a dual land. It looks like there's one flip in every single one of these packs. We'll put the extended art or showcases over here, so we won't tie up too much room with those like we usually do up in our hits area. Let's see if I can get this box over a little bit. There we go. Get a little more room up there, because hopefully we're going to have lots of hits to put up there. So, Mountain, our first foil, Practice Tactics, and Inscription of Ruin. This one, we'll see what happens. It's a lot like the commands and stuff, where you get to choose what you want to do with it, but if you kick it, you can choose them all. So, we'll see what happens with those cards. They look interesting. And then there's our flip for the blue. There we go. Uncommon. Alright, any alternates? Nope. Okay. Gotta move through this one a little faster than I did on the first box, because I want to take my time and enjoy the new set and talk about all the cool stuff in there. This one, hopefully you guys have already seen that. I love the Paragon. The Paragon is awesome. He's a 2-drop 3/2, which is good on its own, but he counts as your entire party, so he helps pump up your entire party. And then if it was kicked, you reveal the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a card that shares a creature type with it from among them into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in random order. So you can tutor up one of your other party members there. So, and then we got the Fortification. This is one of the ones I think is going to see a lot of play. Especially in the mono green decks and the green counter decks. Yeah, I think that one's going to see a lot of play. I'm going to use it for sure. I've got some decks I can... Already I can see myself putting a play set of those in there, because anything that gives you a possibility of fixing your mana early on so you can get the game going right, that's something I'm interested in. Then we got the Split Current, which is kind of the poor man's Hydroid Krasis, basically. We'll see what happens with that one. Then the Takedown. Takedown's really good. Takedown I can see seeing a lot of play if I don't bend it in half real quick here. So, anything? Nope, nothing else. All right. So these are the first print run Japanese packs. That's why they got the pull tabs on them, and that's why you know, they look a little darker probably in color than how the American boxes will look when they come out. Oh, look at that! Oh, epic! We got a Pathway foil. That is gorgeous. Nice. Oh, we got 2 Pathways in one pack. That is awesome. The Pathways are my favorite cards because they are actually dual lands. and they're foiled on both sides too. So these are actual dual lands. You can't use them for either color at all times, but you can play them at one, whichever one you need, and then later on, if you can pick it back up, you can play it as the other one if you need to. Yeah, we'll talk about that card when we come to it, but yeah, there we go. That was just an epic pack. 2 dual lands in the same pack. These are the best lands, in my opinion, since the original dual lands are revised. I'm going to stand by that. I think I love these lands. I think they're a great idea. If they're not going to reprint the original dual lands, this is a good second option. So I think yeah, I think those are gonna hold some value down the road. I think I'll be surprised if they don't hold up. I love the concept. I love the idea. Yes, it sucks that they don't count as the basic land types, so you can't fetch them, but I mean, that's not a huge downside for a dual land. So Squad Commander, there we go. Then we got the Warrior. He's, I don't know, kind of torn on that one as to whether he's going to see any play or not. He's just kind of pricey and no frills. We have one more showcase there. All right. So far, I don't think I've gotten any multiple showcase packs. I have seen somebody else open one that had 3 showcases in the same pack. Core Warrior, pretty cool art. The artwork in this set is absolutely amazing. Our first mythic, we got the Tazri Beacon of Unity. I don't even remember seeing this in the... Oh, yeah, I remember seeing this. This was one of the earlier spoilers, I think. Costs 1 less for each creature in your party. There's a 5-drop 4/6, and you got the hybrid. You can either pay 2 colorless or 1, blue, black, red, or green. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, Wizard, and or Ally cards from among them. Put them into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. Pretty cool card. We'll see what happens with that one, but that's our first mythic. Not really the mythics we were hoping for. Of course, the mythic flip land ones are probably the more sought-after ones. And then of course, the engine, Lithoform engine. That's an amazing card. I have not gotten one yet, so hopefully we get one in this box, because I really want some of those Lithoform engines. They look powerful. Construct token, planes, Kargan Intimidator. This guy's pretty cool. We'll see if he sees any play or not, but I think he might, yeah, especially in the mono red decks. And then the Vision. That's our flip land for this pack. So it is looking like you get at least 1 flip land card in every pack, and I love that because these flip lands are just great design. The fact that you can use it for a spell or a land, totally sold on that. Totally sold. Wizards got me. They sold me on it, hook, line, and sinker. So, foil common, Marauding Blight Priest. And, oh, look at that. Nice. I pulled the extended art Jace in the first box and the extended art Nissa in the second one. This Nissa is crazy. I was actually kind of glad to see Nissa going out of rotation for standard, and then they make the exact same card. At least this time it's a little bit harder to cast, but probably not. This is just going to replace the old Nissa and all those net decks that are really annoying online. So, but because most of them are running multicolor anyway. But yeah, this Nissa is gorgeous art. Just who did that? David Raposa. All right. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too bad. So great Planeswalker and gorgeous card. There we go. There's our second mythic. And then we got the recovery for our flip land. And equipment, there's a decent amount of equipment in here, but for so many cards that impact equipment, I'm kind of surprised there's not more equipment. Maybe it just doesn't seem like it's as much as it is. I'm just not noticing how much equipment's in here. We'll have to see. The set's still new, so it's going to take a little getting used to. Then we got the ooze. We get a lot of the ooze. I've gotten the ooze and everything I've opened so far. And then the shelters are flip land here. Pretty cool card. All right. Anything in the back? Nope. All right. Moving on. All right, we're almost a third of the way through here. Try to make this one faster than the last one, but it's such an exciting set. And the artwork is just amazing. Oh, there's the Valakut Awakening. 3-drop. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library. Hey, focus. Then draw that many cards plus 1. So, pretty good card. And then it flips for a land. It comes into play tapped, which is the downside, but still, the spell itself is really good, and then the fact that early game, if you're having mana problems, you can fix your mana with it. So, nice, good flip land there. Got a GOP'd in the showcase art. Any more showcase? Yep, there's 2 showcase in the same pack. Okay, so we're up to 2 in one pack now, finally. That's the first one I've gotten that had more than 1 in the same pack. All right. Let's get through here. Oh, that Hydra token's crazy. I haven't seen that one yet. Wow, that's a bunch of creepy looking heads on that thing. It's like, shedded his skin? Wow, that's creepy art. Philip Berberan? Cool art, dude. Alright, and we got another foil uncommon, Skyclave Plunder, and then the Luminarch Aspirant. We'll see what happens with that one. It's definitely definitely a fun card. 1 white, 1 colorless for a 1/1, but at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. So it gives you a counter every turn. We'll see. It's pretty easy to kill, though. And then we got the Hazard, 1 damage to any target, or use it as a land. So definitely some creative stuff in this set. All the sets this year have had really creative stuff. This one, though, the artwork is leaps and bounds above the others, I think, as far as just being really good, just gorgeous artwork on this one. Oh, foil rare, Confounding Conundrum. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to be a great card or not. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player had another land enter the battlefield under their control this turn. They return that land they control to its owner's hand. So it shuts down any ability to play more than 1 land in a turn for your opponents. So that's pretty cool, but we'll see what happens with it. It is only a 2-drop enchantment, so it might see some play. But that's our foil rare. Oh, a second foil rare, because we got the foil flip land also, foil dual land. And then we got the Charix. Charix looks like a lot of fun. There's going to be some shenanigans with this card for sure. I'm probably going to try and build a deck or 2 around him just to see what I can do with him. Because, yeah, there's some ways to make that guy pretty beastly pretty fast. So, then we got the Wizard is our flip card in this pack. So, there we go. All right, anything in the back here? Nope. All right, we're getting through to the second stack here. Try and move it a little bit faster. Then we got Tabarex, Hope's Demise. That is, again, another epic piece of artwork. The art in this set, Ghostly. Oh, now I got it. Oh, you tricky little guy, you. Oh, I get it now. I got Ghostly. That's pretty funny. All right. I fell for it, too. Did you see me? I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker right there at the beginning. And I was like, Ghostly, what? All right, how many of you guys fell for it? Admit it. Let me know in the comments. Did you fall for it? Did you get it before I did, or did you not get it until I said it? Throne of McKindy. This one, we'll see what happens. It's a colorless, or you pay 1, put a charge counter on it, remove charge counter from Throne of McKindy, add 2 mana of any 1 color, spend this mana, only cast kick spells. Personally, I don't think I'd ever stack this card. I think it's kind of terrible. Maybe in a kicker deck. The artwork's pretty cool, but Igor. But yeah, to me, it costs you a mana to put a charge counter on it, and then you only get 2, so it's really not, I don't see the benefit. It just kind of seems slow to me. I love this guy, though. He's a mana elf that you can actually play as mana, so I do love that guy. I think that guy's going to see a lot of play in the green decks. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I think that's probably a safe bet that guy will see a lot of play. Green loves to ramp and mana fixing. Good. Angel Warrior, gorgeous token. Yeah, the art is just so good in this. All right, now we got a rare flip land again. We got our Mimic. He's pretty cool. He's a shapeshifter rogue. Copies anything, or you can fix your mana. So, yeah, I like those. I like all the lands that can do other things, because I love non-basic lands. I've always been a big fan of non-basic lands. Wow, that's cool. Hellhound. I don't think I've seen that card yet. If I did, I just didn't pay attention to it. All the last commons seem to have some damage on them, though. On everything I've opened, it's only the last common had some damage up on that top left. Oh boy. So quality's still an issue. They haven't completely resolved the quality issues at WotC yet. But, you know, it's only been, you know, 25, 30 years, so maybe one of these days soon. Oh, hey, we got a foil one of the little guy. Nice. So, foil one of the little flip dude. I love the fact they foil both sides of these. That's pretty cool. Then we got a Phylath World Sculptor. So, yeah, say that 10 times fast. This guy looks pretty fun. There's a lot of people hyping this card up because of the fact that he's basically like the Avengers Zendikar, just a red-green version of him. Create a 0/1 plant creature token for each basic land you control, and then landfall whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control. Put 4 1/1 counters on target plant you control. So, pretty cool card. We'll see how much play it sees, or if people can build a pretty effective deck around it or not. But it could be a powerhouse. Well, I have to wait and see there. All right, now we're about halfway through the box, and I will try and speed up so it won't be a half-an-hour video. Got a Royal Chaser, pretty cool card. I went over that in the first box opening. The Treachery, you can steal a creature or get your mana fixed at the early game. So nothing in the back there. See if I can open these a little faster. That Drake token, I love the artwork on that. Bayard Woo. Woo! Alright. Matted in Cacophony. Good card. For those mill decks. Really going to pump up those mill decks. The mill decks are looking like they're going to get a big boost in this set. Like they needed it. They already were pretty effective, you know? I don't mind losing the mill. Discard I hate, and counters I'll scoop every time. Discard and counters just annoy the hell out of me. They're not fun at all. So I don't like playing those, but mill's kind of fun to lose to. Oh, nice! Another pathway, and this time it's the extended art one. The Branch Loft, which is the green on one side, and then the white on the other side. The Boulder Loft. So, gorgeous. So I got one of these in the first box. I'm kind of wondering if you're going to get one of these in every box. I hope so, because I hope there's a lot of these out there, because I want play sets of all of them. I love the flip lands. Dual lands are great. I started the day that Revised dropped, so I've always had a warm spot in my heart for dual lands, and I sold my collection. I had at least probably 2 play sets of every dual land of the original, including a lot of unlimited ones and even some beta ones, and I sold them all in my collection except for the only thing I kept was a set of scrub lands, because I kept 1 tournament deck when I sold my collection. That's on my homepage if you want to see it. Oh, cool. Skyclave Shade. If we got a full common, but a Skyclave Shade in the showcase art. Pretty neat. He's a 2-drop 3/1, can't block. If it was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it. Kickers 3 more. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Skyclave Shade is in your graveyard, and it's your turn. You may cast it from your graveyard this turn, so that's pretty cool. So early game, he's a 3/1, and then he gets killed off, and then later game, landfall, you bring him back in with a couple 1/1 counters on him for a 5 instead. So pretty cool card, and it's got the alternate border. I guess we'll put it in that pile. All right, and then our flip card is the Disruption. Go counter spells. God, I hate counter spells. What do you guys think? You hate counter spells? Do you like counter spells? Do you run control decks? Did your daddy hurt you when you were a kid? You know. I know that's mean. All right, Island Relic Robber. Okay, this guy. First time I've seen this one. He's pretty cool. We'll see what happens with him. Could be good. Might not. Fortification. I love that one. And there's a Golem, of course. Got to have a Golem. All right. Moving on. Almost 2/3 of the way through the box now. Went through that stack a little faster than the first one. We'll try and keep that pace going. Seagate Stormcaller. There we go. There's our next mythic. He's got some hype around him. We'll see what happens with him. Could be good. Maybe not. That's only our 3rd mythic in the box. Wow. And then we got our flip card. And then we got another alternate. Another showcase. I never think of the word showcase. As I'm saying it, I always have to like stall and then try to remember it. I don't know why. I just don't like calling them showcases. They just don't seem like showcases. Showcase is something you would put a card in. Oh, another pathway. Nice. 4th pathway of the box. I love it. This is the white and black one, too. Cool. This may go in my vintage deck that I was talking about that's on my homepage. I do a breakdown of the one deck that the one tournament quality deck that I kept in vintage. Pretty fun. It's an infinite combo. It's got lots of really fun stuff, including a lot of the original fetch lands and stuff. So you'll have to check that out if you like cool old cards. All right, and oh, there's one in the back. Good old nectar pot. And last stack, here we go, last third of the box. And we've only got 3 mythics so far, and I think that's pretty low, so we should have a good chance of getting some good Yeah, talk about it, and it happens. We got a foil Jace. I said in my first box opening of this that I have really good luck with Jace. I opened 2 boxes of Double Masters and 8 VIP packs, and I got 3 Jaces out of that. And so far, I've gotten a Jace extended art in every box, but this one's actually foil. The first box was non-foil, but it was this same card. The art on this is just gorgeous. David Raposa, he did an amazing job on this card. I love the look on Jace's face. I love the look on the face of the guy behind him, too. They look psycho. But the artwork around the edges and stuff is just amazing. And it goes all the way around the card. This card is just gorgeous, gorgeous card. And he's looks like a pretty effective Planeswalker. A Planeswalker that can clone himself. That's pretty amazing. Oh, man. Oh, that was an extra. So we got a Valakut Exploration 2 in that pack. Yeah, I'm just going to throw that in a sleeve right now because that is just an amazing card. So 2 full art Planeswalkers in the same box. And 1 was foil. Can't beat that. So yeah, I was saying it was about time for another good mythic, and there we go. One of the best ones in the set, probably. Yeah, I think Jace probably gonna be some good value, because that's once people start using that card and see how effective that cloning ability is, yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. And there's your copy token right there. Look at that. Oh, we got it. We got the Lithoform engine. Man, what a couple of good packs right in a row. Man, a few good packs right in a row. A Pathway, a Jace, and a Lithoform engine. This is the most expensive card in the set, I believe, as far as just standard art. I think it's over 20 bucks already. So, great card. This card is just so much power. And 1 little artifact, this 4-drop. So there we go, man. That's a couple of great packs in a row. Nice. How many of you stuck around for this? Let me know in the comments, because I know according to the YouTube algorithms, the majority of people only watch 6 to 7 minutes of a video and then move on to something else. All right, Subtle Strike foil, and then Archpriest of Iona with a little bit of damage on the top corner there. It's so bad. Pack fresh cards are damaged. That's not good. Not good at all. We got the Veil. All right. And there's our uncommons. And then commons we got. Oh, we got 1 Ox. There we go. And I'm going to move these commons over a little because we're getting kind of, our piles are getting a little bit messy at this point. All right. Back to the pack cracking. Yeah, I am loving this set. I think they did a great job with it. There hasn't been a set that come out this year that I didn't like. Shatter Skull Charger, but this one's probably my favorite so far, just because the artwork is so epic and there's so many good concepts and so many good non-basic lands. I mean, look at this. The ambush. It's great. It's like a ram through, but, well, the trample damage doesn't follow through, but you get to use it per land early game if you need it, or if they don't have creatures, you can use it per land. Because that's always the most annoying thing. You put a bunch of creature removal in your deck, and then they're running a non-creature deck, and you're like, oh, that's useless. You keep drawing them when you really need to draw something to actually win the game. And you keep drawing creature removal for a deck that doesn't have creatures. Zargas, Thief of Heartbeats. Oh, he stole my heart. This guy's got a little bit of hype around him. He's 1 less for each creature in your party, so there is a possibility of casting him for 1 red and 1 black, and he's a 4/4 flying Death Touch haste. Other creatures you control have Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a Planeswalker, destroy that Planeswalker. That is a lot of ability on a little guy. Now, 6-drop is still a good deal, a 6-drop. But if you got a full party out, he's a 2-drop for all that. That's a pretty epic card. I think that one's going to be worth some value down the road. You got the little rogue that becomes a land if you need it. And in the back. Nope. All right. Moving on. We're getting down there. I think 6 packs to go after this one. Almost through this second box. Wow. This set's just so good. I love the lands. Oh, All right, we got one of the mythic flip lands, the Shatterskull Smashing. 2 red and X. It deals X damage divided as you choose among up to 2 target creatures and or planeswalker. If X is 6 or more, it deals twice X damage divided as you choose among them instead, which is amazing. It's basically like the, what were the ones in War of the Spark, was it? I can't think of them right now. Anyways, yeah, epic card, and you can flip it, you can pay 3 life, and it comes into play untapped as a mountain. So for early game, if you need mana fixing, this is the way to go. Late game, that can really do some damage. Take out some big old creatures and planeswalkers. So, great card. And our next mythics. And now we're up to 6 mythics. So now we're looking like we got our average, but 2 of them are extended art, and 1 of them was foil extended art. So you can't beat that. This has been a really good box. It started off real slow, but man, did it pick up at the end. Another Legak. Not too many of the showcase cards this box. Kind of surprising. You know, we got a foil Taunting Arbor Mage, and then another Confounding Conundrum. Okay. And then the takedown. I like the takedown. I think the takedown's going to see a lot of play. I think a lot of those uncommon flip lands are going to see a lot of play. 5 packs to go. 4 after this one. Then we get to see what's in our expedition. Hopefully I get something good. My first expedition was a total hose town. It was the worst land in the set. Coveted Prize is our rare. Pretty cool card. Could be a pretty cheap tutor if you got a party out. Then we got our flip card. And nothing in the back. All right, 4 to go. Hopefully we get an enemy fetch in our expedition, but not guaranteed. We got the Crag Plate Baloth. That one looks pretty beastly. Can be pretty large. This card's pretty cool, a little pricey though, but each opponent loses 4 life and you gain 4 life, or early game it's an extra land. So that's probably going to see some play in Commander for sure. Commander, I imagine, probably has some major mana issues with it, although they can use every land, so there's that. But I haven't played Commander yet, so I'm not sure. I just started playing again back in November, and of course the pandemic hit before I was able to actually go out and play Commander. Linvala, Shield of the Sea Gate. Just amazing art on that. Oh, let me see. How close can I get? There you go. Gorgeous art on this set. I'm not really sure what the little seabird here is doing, but you know, Wayne Reynolds, good job, my man. Good art on that one. God, look at how rough the top of these cards are. Quality is just not there. Anyway, so the Shield of the Sea Gate, good card. We'll see what that one does. The Predation again. Now we got a Ruined Crab with the alternate art, the showcase. Any other showcases? Nope. Okay. All right, 2 packs to go. Almost there. What do we got? A Pathway. Nice. 5th Pathway of the box. This has been an epic Pathway box. Look at that. And this is the red-blue, so you know that one's going to be one of the more valuable ones of the Pathways. So, great card. Yeah, I'm really excited about these Pathways. I definitely think that's going to be the thing that really holds the value of these boxes over the long run. Between the expeditions and the Pathways, yeah. These boxes are, yeah, they're going to be, you know, I can't predict the future, but the odds are pretty good that these are going to be worth something down the road. All right, last pack. A foil Expedition Champion. Oh, is that a good sign for a good expedition or expedition pack? And the Swarm Shambler. Okay, I don't even think I've seen this one yet. Enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. Okay, I just saw it in the spoilers, but I haven't seen it in the card yet. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. Put a 1/1 counter on Swarm Shambler. Could be effective. We'll have to see. Could be pretty good. And then we got the Recovery. Basically a regrowth that can also be a land. Alright, so not a bad last pack there. We got the Shambler and a common foil. Alright, time to see what we get in the expedition. What is it? Hopefully it's something good. I think I'll try the pull tab this time. See if I can do it without damaging the card, though. Come on. Gotta pull out on these. Whenever you do these, always pull away from the card. Don't try and pull down. You'll bend the corner of the card. All right, there's the top. So flip it over. What do you think we got? You think we got something good? Is it an enemy fetch? An enemy fetch? Let's see. It's a wasteland. Still no fetches at all on these. Second box, second strikeout. Wasteland's not a bad card at all. It's a great card. Gets rid of your non-basic lands that your opponent's using. Field of the Dead. Gets rid of a Field of the Dead pretty easy. But not the enemy fetch we were hoping for. Still an Expedition, still a good card. Just not the value we were hoping for in the Expedition slot. But there we go, there we have it. So the big thing is we got 5 pathways, including a foil and an extended art one. So we got 3 regular. So we got, what, blue and black, which is going to be one of the more valuable ones. We got white and black. And we got blue and red, which is going to be probably one of the more valuable ones. We got green and white and black with foil. So we actually got 2 of the bright climbs. So pretty awesome. I love the pathways. Like I said, I think those are just going to be huge cards down the road. They are dual lands, but for people that can't afford dual lands. So our mythics were the Shatter Skull Smashing, which is the mythic flip card. The Lithoform Engine was the most expensive non-extended card in the set. The foil Jace extended, which is gorgeous. Seagate Stormcaller, and then the non-foil extended Nissa, which is just gorgeous card. And then the Tazri Beacon of Unity. So those are, if you're going to get 6 mythics, those are pretty good 6 to get. I mean, 3 of them are just amazing cards. So there you have it. That's what was in the box. We got a lot of good rares as well. We did not come across the little red guy that makes you, that everybody's down on because it makes you pick up a land when he deals damage to an opponent. Oh, we got the foil Confounding Conundrum as well. But I think that's a great thing with these flipped lands because you can, if you play it, one that's a spell early on. So you play this guy here as a land early on. Then when later on the little red 1-drop 2/2, you attack with him and deal damage to the opponent, you can pick this back up and then you can use it as the spell when you've got enough land that you don't need it as a mana anymore. So I love that fact. I think that's great. I don't think that's a downside to that card at all. I think that's an upside for him. But there you have it. There's the second box. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Check out the description below. There's a lot of good stuff to save you money and get you cash back on all your Magic purchases. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to do anything. Just use a link. There's also links to the Zendikar Rising stuff at good prices on Amazon. Watchy said they will fulfill all the Amazon orders, even through the shortage. There's links to Double Masters VIPs for under $100, Double Masters boxes for under $300. So any of those links you use really helps the channel because I get a small, tiny fraction of a penny for each sale that goes through using my link. Even if it's not something that's in the link, you use the link and you go to Amazon, buy anything you were going to normally buy, and I still get a little tiny cut of that, and it helps keep my affiliate thing going and helps with the channel. So I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's probably some other suggestions of other videos up there. There's some old videos that are really good, lottery card pulls and stuff that have very few views on them. So go check out some of the old videos when you get a chance. And I really appreciate your time. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.